Hello, everyone. Today we'll evaluate how Lorna Cruz and her team initiated their research project on company XYZ. So, based on your observation, let's examine the process made by Lorna in their research. Did you think that they start on the right track?
To begin, Lorna and her team seem to start great, but their approach is not systematic. She started visiting company XYZ to gather information, but encountered some challenges. The general manager was unavailable, which is often a key contact for detailed insights. This could have been a critical setback.
Mm, for me, I think they are not on the right track since Lorna did not meet the general manager and only interviewed those people who are present when they go to the company.
So I think even though there is an input from the company's employees, it may not be the focus of the study. As you said earlier, they interview different people, which has a problem that it could have a different or did they not approach on the main focus of the study. So, for example, Lorna approached the human resource department manager, but it stated the personal related problems. On the other hand, she also approached, I think, her former schoolmate working in the company. So I think the difference is the data is very different from the main focus of the study.
I agree with that. Although she was able to interview the key personnel in the company, there was still no system in conducting her data gathering. The claim made by her former classmates may be vital information for the research, but there is no research on her claim, which may cause problems in terms of the validity of the research.
So moving on, based on our different critiques, does any one of you know what should Lorna and their group mates can do to resolve this problem?
For me, to resolve the problem, it is imperative to, establish a system on the research to ensure that they are on the right track. This involves identifying the main focus of the research and, being consistent with it. Also, the data gathering phase should be conducted systematically so that they can formally arrange a meeting for their interviews.
Those are great points. To further improve the research, I'd suggest that given that Lorna initially relied on spontaneous conversations, it would be beneficial for her team to prepare a structured interview guide. This guide should include specific questions related to different aspects of company XYZ's operations, such as quality control, employee satisfaction, and production efficiency. This will help ensure they gather relevant and consistent information.
So I think all of your points are very on point and relevant for this study. And considering all of this process that happened, it is important to have a list of key personnel and appropriate research question to gather and identify the needed information related to the main focus of the study, while also importantly cross-checking the data to the evidence to have an accurate results. So I think now we have this in mind. Let's move forward by designing a conceptual framework and articulating the problem statement for the research paper. And I think to begin with the statement of the problem, we can say that the problem statement where Lorna Cruz's initial method of collecting information for her research on company XYZ showed a clear gap in the systematic gathering in the research.
So to add to that, no, although she interacted with various employees, including the human resource department manager and her former schoolmate, this variation in the information she gathered, raises concerns about the validity and focus of her research.
Additionally, The lack of concrete evidence and supporting data to substantiate the claims further undermines the reliability of the findings. The central problem is the absence of a coherent and systematic approach to data collection and validation.
Thus, could lead to inaccurate or incomplete data and conclusions about the true issues affecting company XYZ's performance. Well, I think that wraps up our statement of the problem.
So I think that we have all this outlined for the main issue. I think it's time to explore how we can frame this problem within a conceptual framework for the research. So Clarice, I think, do you have any inputs on mine?
We use IPO model to ensure that all necessary components are effectively utilized and processed are systematically followed to achieve desired outcomes.
So for the input, I think key company personnel, data documents and report survey, structured interview guide, and also research topic and objectives.
Next, for the process, data collection process, data validation and cross-tabulation. Lastly is analysis and evaluate patterns.
For the output, enhanced data quality, research findings, statement of the problem, recommendations, validated data, and improved data collection protocols.
And finally, for the outcome, we have accurate insights and results, we have actionable recommendation, credibility of the research, and also finally reliable and consistent data sets. So I think that's it. And also to move forward effectively, I think we have to take in mind that Lorna's team must ensure their data collection strategy is systematic and evidence-based to develop a comprehensive analysis on company XYZ and propose actionable solutions. And I think all of our inputs here in this meeting is applied, or we have showed that this is the right track of the research for Lorna. And to sum up this meeting, thank you so much for your input. And I think for our future research, let's use this and as a reminder that to refine our approach and ensure our research is true and effective and structural data gathering. So thank you guys and see you next week for our next case. Bye.
Bye!
Thank you.